Hey everyone, today is Thursday, May 13th, and I'm back with another trading journal. This one's actually live because this play that we're looking at right now, this trade, will be my last trade of the day. Today was a pretty brutal day. Happy, with the stop losses I set for myself, but so far, no wins. Um, potentially with XLE we have here. So I'm going to walk you through where I'm at with this XLE trade, and then we will move on and review some of the losses today. And this is good because, your exits are just as important as your entries and, exits on the stop loss side and on the profit side. So we're going to talk about exits on the stop loss side today. So XLE, it broke my 60-minute orb strategy indicator, which is this shading right here. At this candle, I hopped in, and currently my stop loss is right above this, right above here. Let me just mark it for you all here. So you can see we're trading with a very, very tight stop loss. I entered about here. My stop loss is right here. So yeah, you can see that, that's very important, especially with day trading. I am absolutely a day trader. I learned this through, the what I can tolerate. I can't really, tolerate too much red, as Sarah, the sniper strat says, and I find I really relate to her style of trading. So shout out Sarah. You can search for her videos, and if you're already familiar with the strat, you're probably already familiar with her. So moving on, we can see, I believe this was just a 1 while I was talking, and now this just went 2 down. So that makes me happy. It looks like it's actually not a reversal because this is a conflicting 2 down. It closed up, which is why it's green, but it's still down, meaning it's breaking or this is a 2 down continuation, which is good. But yeah, it broke the bottom of this previous candle. So even though it's green, it's going down. And that's actually something I want to learn about more, how to think about conflicting candles when they've closed, positive and they're still, representing down. Is that a weaker continuation or, what? So you can see here that like formed a 1, it's kind of in this, I believe that's called a doji. That's something else I'll be learning more about. It's on my list to read more about. And right now we still have a 2 down, conflicting because it's green. So yeah, we're just gonna watch this play trade out for, I don't know, like 3 more candles, and I'll just talk through, what I'm thinking. So this is one of the sectors I watch. Well, I watch pretty much all of the sectors regularly. They're great to hop into plays on because typically there's strong movement either way, up or down. So in this case, the day opened here, it went up, hit this point of resistance, and then traded downwards and broke support right here. So that's when I entered, when it broke support. Oh, come on. It doesn't like I try to do too much scrolling while I'm on this monitor, this particular monitor. So that is a really great point of entry when you break a line of, support. And again, just set a really tight stop loss, depending on, how you're trading it. I am trading this as a day trade, so I will be out of it before the trading day is over. And well, we have our stop loss alert on there, so that's enough on this one. Let's go look at some of the other ones I got stopped out of today. Okay, Etsy. Let's look at Etsy. So Etsy actually ended up going, but that's okay. Here is the line of support that I traded in. So I hopped in around here after this went 2 down, so like around here I hopped in. And I didn't stay in this trade very long. This 1 and this 3 shows broadening. Now I'm realizing perhaps that could actually be a sign that it's gonna, break out further. But I exited the trade with a very tight stop. My stop, triggered within like a minute of entering the trade. I didn't lose a lot. It either broke even on Etsy today or it was like 1%. But yeah, this is something I definitely want to mark for myself to study and just ask about. I have a community. I mean, like we all do, the Strat community to chat about this. And that didn't draw very well. Let's try that again. Okay. Because yeah, maybe there's something, and this maybe gets into that. It's not a hammer though. It looks hammer-ish, but it went down. So yeah, I'm not really sure what happened with Etsy. I am happy I stopped myself out because again, that is, that's really the most important thing, having a plan when you go into these trades. So let's go take a look at Xily again before I jump off of this update. And I also think it's important to, some other people have spoken about having a specific amount you lose every day, and that is your limit. I do it by number of trades I've worked, and a little bit of combination of money as well. But for me, it's more important around, finding plays to set up. I feel pretty confident that I get out when I want to get out. I don't really let things ride. So yeah, let's see how this is doing. Go back off the brush. Okay, we're gonna get a new candle here in 40 seconds. So I'm gonna wait for 2 more candles before hopping off. Again, this is my stop loss here. So we're still staying clear of that. And this stop loss that I set is pretty much me breaking even. It might be like losing like 2 to 5%, because I never fully know. That's something else I want to look into, like just a calculator to, because I put my stop losses just really tight against my entry, which for the most part, guarantees you that you're, you're preserving your capital in that way. But I don't do like by percentage, like if I'm down 20% or if I'm down, 10%. I do it based visually on the charts. So I don't ultimately know exactly what that will make out to be, but my guess is either break even or 2% loss, 2 to 5% loss. So we got an inside candle so far. There are 4 minutes and 30 seconds before this candle is done forming. So that can change things. You can see it's pushing down. Oops, I want it to go this way. So yeah, I'd love it to go 2 down. If it breaks this right here, it will. Let's see what it does. Oh, and ultimately the targets I'm aiming for, that's going to be this orange, this, like in between this white line, that's the bottom of the average daily range. This target right here, 51, and then this target right here, 50.38. I will be in the money once it reaches 51. But again, as long as you are away from your entry point, you will very likely still be making money. If we're speaking about day trades, obviously there's other things to consider, your Greeks, and that can definitely have an influence on, whether you're positive or not, regardless if the call is in the money or out of the money, depending on where you entered and how much you're losing each day due to theta. So yeah, let's go 2 down. Awesome, we got a 2 down. So I don't typically sit here and look at the trade, this intensely. I'll do that when I'm like charting and getting in my entries and all of that. But after that, I pretty much set it up to automate itself. So I'll look at the chart, see where my stop loss is. I don't automate my exits. I do put alerts on my exits so that, I get pinged in to come look at the chart because I do want to take a look at that candle. And if it's giving me a strong indication that it's going to keep going the direction I want it to go, I'm not going to take myself out of that trade yet. What I will do is I will move up my automatic stop loss, or I'll move it, tighter to where we're at. So for instance, I actually might do this right now. This is my stop loss, but clearly I've made some profit. So I'm going to move my stop loss now, my automatic stop loss, to at the bottom of these two candles and the top of this bar here. So I will stop myself out of it. If I thought it was letting me drag that. Let's try that again. I will stop myself out of it if if it starts to reverse on me automatically. But yeah, I do that like I said. So now I'm guaranteed to, get profit on this. I guess I don't want to say guaranteed. I don't know if anything's guaranteed, but I guess I'm guaranteed to not lose money on this. And I still don't know if it's guaranteed, but essentially what I'm saying is this stop loss is at a price where I'm already positive on this particular trade. And I do trade options. I realize we could be talking about stocks as well. And sometimes I do trade stocks as well. But day trading, I don't day trade stocks. My stock strategy is a lot different, a lot more long term. I swing a little bit. But yeah, with options, I only day trade. So yeah, we went 2 down pretty significantly. We're getting close to this exit here. So yeah, depending on how I want the rest of my day to go, I may just go ahead and put taking profit right here. So those will be my 2 automated positions, taking profit where I'm at right here, or taking profit where I'm at right here, which is my stop loss. Because yeah, like I said, it was a rough day. It was a rough day in the market. So this is a nice one to have. Don't get me wrong, but well, so you look at this. So this 2 down wasn't as strong. You can tell that because this is showing that the buyers, because I have a put right now, so the buyers are in control, and the buyers are in control here, and it's reversing. So yeah, this 2 down, 2 up, that's a reversal. Granted, there's 4 minutes and 26 seconds left on this candle, so I think this will be the last candle we look at, and I'm very likely going to, well, I won't say that. I won't say I'm very likely going to exit the position because, like I said, it's already automated at this candle right now. So this is a 2 up. However, the sellers are in control on this one. Yeah, because they are selling it off to the downside. Whoa. Oh, that was cool to see live. So that just became a 3. That means it's engulfing the previous candle at higher high, lower low. And that is a broadening formation. So very likely this will either continue to go down. We have to see what happens with the next candles. I can't say very likely. But what this means is essentially you can draw 2 new broadening formations off of this 3. So you can see here, pretty much what that means is has the potential to go way lower. It has the potential to go way higher. And since we know price, kind of moves and pivots and bounces along these lines of support, there is a chance that it goes higher. Actually, now I'm seeing, though, the profile to go higher. Thankfully, it's 1 or 2 candles away, the intersection of my stop loss and this broadening formation. So I said this is the last candle we're going to look at, but I want to see what the next one does, and then we'll hop off of here. So this is a 3. It has 2 minutes and 25 seconds left before being complete and creating a new candle. If this were to drop below this is why broadening formations are good, because that would be a pretty good indicator to me. Okay, move your profit down, watch this, trade a little bit more, because we're actually very close to breaking this line of support right here. So let's see what happens. 1 minute and 46 seconds left of this candle. Yeah, if the next one opens a 2 down, I'm going to move my exit point and move my stop loss. Yeah, if the next candle opens like around here, I'm going to move my stop loss to the top of this candle here, crossing those two. And again, remember, I'm still in profit. I'm in profit all the way, up to here. So this is already a winning trade. It's just a matter of, strategically planning your exit. My entry's already done. That's happened. It's either a matter of exiting on the side of a stop loss or exiting on the side of, where I deem I want to take profit. I'm not going to swing this. I know that. So yeah. Oh boy. 35 seconds. $22 seconds. And last few seconds here before our new candle on the 5-minute chart of XLE. And there we go. So it looks like our new candle is opening pretty far down. So I am going to move this stop loss to the top of this candle. Not the top of the candle, the top of the body of the candle. Still have the wick here. And yeah, thank you all for being here again today. If you care to check in on how this trade went, just go ahead and look at XLE. And you can, look at today's date. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.